Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to episode, I'm going to say 7. I have not been keeping track. I think it's 7. And now I just have to record that again for the number 8. Maybe the number 9. As you just saw, I got some work done over this way. You did miss a little part because my computer just refuses to open the file. So you missed a few things, but I'm happy to show it off. And then I also did a few other things after that I'm going to show off as well. So here we go. So as we walk up on it, you see these cactuses everywhere. And a big brown thing. And a bunch of sand. Well, these actually aren't cactus. They are green moss and low lichen. They do look like cactus, so much so that every time I get near it, I do think I'm going to get poked. Yeah. I needed a way to light up this place, and I originally just was going to put low lichen on the floor everywhere, but it just wasn't hitting for me. But this, I like this. I like the fake cacti things. These are lanterns. As you can see, you can pop it open and have the end rod showing, or you can close it and it'll look like that. So extend, close, right. I've been wanting to use that lamp design for a very long time. We have dirt meshing in with the sand, kind of, I don't know what you would call that, like powder, dirt, sprinkle, dusting in. Feather? It's feathered? I think that's the word for it. Been using birch as kind of like a packed sand look, sand path. I got that dude in here. He doesn't like to make eye contact. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave him there. Got this dried up lake, pond, river, lake, dead tree. Kind of had this put this banner here. And I liked it, but I was like, it needs something, so I dirtied it up to make it look like the water used to be higher, and I had a fishing pole there. Let's see, what else did I do? There's a broken bridge over here. You can see it kind of collapsed, because I guess the water was supporting it, which is not a good way to make a bridge. Yeah, it's wider, and there's basalt under here. I was originally going to have it not have water in it and be literally dried up, but yeah, I like it. So the pond forms here, and then I had a little river flowing off of it this way to what was a waterfall right here. And this was sand. Originally I had it planned as sand. I think the mud looks better, and I kind of want to replace all the dirt down here with mud. I don't have much to say about this. I just, look at it. It's nice. It's nice stuff. Big, cool-looking cliffside. Oh yeah, that. So this is a little complicated. I had about 5 ideas in my head, and I kind of went with 10% of each one, which does not add up to a whole idea. That's only 50%. So this is a half an idea. At best. So this was kind of like a bridge at one point, and then it kind of ended up being a landing pad, like a takeoff runway for these things. But then I kind of designed a few of these and figured they're not airplanes. They can take off vertically. Vertical? Yeah, vertically. They can go poof. So they really need a runway. So the working theory in my head, excuse for making all this, ouch, the sand, not a good place to land a giant heavy, this is a car by the way, it's like a bus, we'll get to that later, it's not a good place to land something heavy, so they made this thing for it to land on, but as you can see it's kind of falling apart, so you had to close it off, little sign, no going in there. So it now lands there for now. Load and dock. Yeah. I was gonna build one of these for that place, and it's gonna have like an actual kind of helipad, because it's more of a business. Fund, business, industrial, corporation, something. Where this is more of a mom and pop kind of shop, so they couldn't afford, you know, a helicopter landing bay pad in their backyard. But yeah, this is like a van, truck, UPS truck, storage hauling machine. I need a thesaurus or something on my second monitor. Oh my god. Bath time. I think that's really all I have to show off over here. Dead tree. Cacti. Water. Sand. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's a fence design. Yeah, looks cool from the air. See, kind of like has like a curvy, like a smooth kind of curve to it. Yeah, it didn't last very long. This one got knocked over. Why is this open? This one got knocked over. Boop, and there's its innards, and I just realized I'm missing a block. It's supposed to be a dropper, a dispenser, which are not easy to make. I was gonna have one little dude walking around, and I was like, yeah, I'll have 3 for now. But yeah, they just kind of take stuff, loading it up from the store. I don't know why they go over here, but they do. Well, I know why they go over here. I just don't have like a lore reason for it. So what I wanted to do today, oh, there's 2 things I wanted to do today. One, where's my ender chest? You boy, I don't have an ender chest in here anymore. Meow. It's not done, by the way. Still a few things to do, but I don't care right now. I'll do it later. One thing I've been itching to do for quite a while, something I've never done before, yes, is close this door and then go downstairs. Ender chest. Look at these. I named them and colored them. Personal stuff: deep slate, tough, rock, stone, quartz, terracotta, signs, and they're all empty. One thing I gotta do today is fill them all up. And they are 100% subject to change. I already know some changes I'm gonna be making to some of those boxes. But I've never had that before, and I think it'd be really helpful because I come back here every 5 seconds and it's driving me crazy. Wood! Stuff! Oh yeah, okay. But before we do that, something else important. Let's go this way. It's very, very far that way. I need a lot of bone, and so I was gonna make a skeleton farm. There's a skeleton spawner right there. But it's in a weird place, and I kind of want it to be in the desert. So I can make it in one of those desert buildings I need rockets. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I gave up on that spawner behind me. Also, you might notice I can't see forever. It's because I thought it was messing with my computer, and it wasn't. It was just some other stuff. So I got rid of it, and I just haven't put it back in yet. Which kind of sucks, because I like seeing far, so I'll put it back in soon. Probably next episode. I also want a mod that gets rid of my armor, because it looks stupid. Look at my cape. It's weird. What was I saying? Mob spawner, spiders. No. Skeletons. I need bones. I need a lot of bone blocks for buildings coming up. Like a lot. Billions of but I actually needed moss for those fake cactus behind me that I built with the little icon on them. And to get that, I needed bone meal, so I needed bone. So I was like, I need to make the bone farm. So I looked around the desert for a bone skeleton spawner, and I found a bunch of double. Do I have any building blocks? No. I found a bunch of skeleton spawners that were like 1, 2, but they were just slightly too far apart to where I couldn't activate them both at once. I looked all over there because there's a bunch of mine shafts. And over there's where all my buildings are, by the way. I'm so used to pointing and seeing everything. So yeah. Found a few doubles and they weren't close enough, so I was like, screw it. And I went online and I went to, I think it's a website called Chunkbase, and it shows you whatever seed you put in. So I put in my seed and I looked for them. And first of all, that website's a liar, because some of them were, it does say possible skeleton spawner, and I would go to it, it'd be like a spider spawner or something. Super annoying. Because there were a bunch of things close together, but they weren't skeletons. So I kept looking and looking and looking. I found one where it was like 2 skeletons and a zombie right next to each other. I was like, I can just get rid of the zombies, 2 skeletons, easy. I went over there, that zombie one, it was a skeleton. Shall I have 3 skeletons? So, I don't know why I'm walking. I have 3 skeleton spawners within a range of each other that I can turn on all at once, funnel them into a single point, there it is, and stab them in the face. And it's down in this hole, and I have Bone Crafter. All the supplies I'm gonna need, I think, I hope. 2 crafters. Hopefully 6 choppers is enough. 3 observers? Why 3? I should only need 2. 4 repeaters, 3. I should only need 2 of these. No, I do need 3. Choppers, redstone, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna build and show you something. This way. There's no water down here. I wonder if that's what this is for. You can go back in there. Okay. Wow. That would have not been a fun thing. Oh, I better block this off before it becomes crazy. Okay. Skeletons are gonna drop in there. I blocked it off so I can mess around with this. When they do drop in here and I kill them, whatcha! Their loot goes in there, and I get a bunch of bone. Also get a bunch of arrows and a bunch of bows and sometimes boots and whatnot. I don't want any of that stuff. I just want the bone, which is what this is for. So let's... I'm gonna have to break that. It's gonna go everywhere. Let's do this. Alright, turn my shaders off just because I don't like having them on when I do redstone. I don't know why. It just kind of paranoids me. I can't open my box now. Hopefully this is enough room. Let's put all my junk in here. Stuff I don't need. Bubble elevator, huh? Might be able to get a bubble elevator out of here. Okay, no. Yes. No. Gold? Copper torch. Maybe. Okay. Let's get all this stuff into my inventory. Yes. You can go in there. Alrighty, so. They come here and they drop in there. First thing I need to do is filter out the junk. So. Let's see, drop in there, so I think I need to make an item sorter there. Which hopefully... Oof, I know there's a mob spawner over there. Actually, let me show you. Yeah, see? There's 2 in that room, actually, so it's a little scary. I feel like I gotta do it that way. Hopefully there's nothing over there. So, item sorted this way. Let's drop out the floor a little bit. And it turns out there's water right behind this wall. So, I need to... Can I angle it? I can't angle it that way. The way I could angle it would be this way, which is kind of where I'm going to be standing. I need to think something through real quick. Cool, I'm just going to move it over one. I'm so smart. Okay, get out of my way. I need just a quick little item sorter here. Nothing special. Same item sorter I've built forever and ever. Let's do there and there. Here, so you do a couple per order. And then some redstone, them's is, and then one of these is. Then I put bones in there. Bones. So, bones. And, cool. Should go to like 42. Okay, now these, let's put a dropper here, which means all the bones will drop here. And then all the bones will go there. Cool. 41. That's probably correct. Bows and arrows and boots will come this way and be thrown into lava. I don't want him. Is that a dropper? Cool. And I need to put some lava here. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. Cool. Part 1 done, I think. And then I pushed it over one more. And... Thinking. I thought this through in my head last night as I was trying to go to bed. It's a weird system. It's not a normal system. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. I don't think I need that direction anymore, and also don't need these exposed. Get out of here. Okay. Piston. Yes, sticky piston. Good. Let's do. Okay. I'm gonna have a lever. Bam, 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 bam. Lever. Let's put these sticks in there. Perfect. Sticks are gone forever and ever. Bam. I'm also going to use this to power a crafter to turn bones into bone meal. This isn't the way. Oh my god. You know what? It's, no, don't need that, Need that. I'll take that. Why am I recording this? Okay. Took me a second. I figured it out. Yeah, bones into crafter. This only works, so when I'm going to be down here, I need to make sure I turn this on. And I need to block these off. Let's put 3 pork chops and some bones in there. Pork chops should make their way into here. Hello? Oh, it does it randomly. Okay. Yes, perfect. And then it also made these die. No. It made a... Oh, what do you call those things? Bone meal. It made bone meal. Okay. Now I need to turn that bone meal to bones. And I'm going to use the same redstone signal to activate it, but I'm going to have to do a little trickery. So let's do... Bam. Okay. So now they're going into there, making bone blocks. But if there's just one, it's gonna turn it into die. So if I do it on the same frequency or the same rate as this, it's just gonna keep shooting out die. So I need to slow it down with some repeaters and try to find a good time distance to do that. If that makes sense. Yeah. Let's do some repeaters. Where's my repeater? There. Should be able to just kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, now to give this a proper test, let's take these out of here. Let's turn it on. That looks like a good rate. Any slower and it kind of gets stuck. It might shoot out one. What do you call that thing? Hello? Die. It might shoot out a die every now and again. Is it gonna go? Oh, it needs to go. It needs to go down one. I'm a silly guy. God times. Okay, let's do bam. Bam. Cool. You can stop. Now I need to build an elevator, which I'm going to be building a lot of here soon for my item sorter. So I got to get good at it. Elevator. It's going to have chests there. I'm going to put up the roof, and I think there's water up here, because every time I've dug it up here, there's been water. Oh boy. This is dangerous. This is bad territory. wall. Now the water can't get through. Let's do... Yeah, I'm a smart guy. Actually, yeah, let's cover this up. Let's put it here. So this elevator's not been designed. I tried designing one and I couldn't get it to work. I don't know quite how it works. I'm not quite sure why it's doing... What is... Oh, I know why it's on. Because there's stuff in here. Okay, that's why it's doing this. I just need to chain up this signal and hope there's no water above me. There's most certainly there's lava right there. Hi, torch. Okay. Well, there's bones in this chest, so I'm assuming it's working. So basically, so the bone blocks go in there, and they funnel in through this guy, and they land inside of there. And when there's a block in there, boop, that turns on, and it makes this thing go boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo, which makes that turn on every time this item goes there, shoots back, this goes boo-doo, and then when there's no item, it locks this, so it doesn't go boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. And every time this goes boo-doo, every time this goes boo-doo, it goes bam, 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 and every time these go bam, these go Purdue. So Purdue is apparently the up sound. Yeah, I think this is all ready. So let's go ahead and cover up my tracks. Log all this off. That torch is gonna bother some of you, and I don't care. Let's see if this works. Don't be water, don't be water, don't be water. Bones. Hey, torch. On those bones? Okay. Time to turn this guy on. I'm scared. It's about to get really loud, by the way. Something's gonna go wrong, I know it. Whoa. So. My inventory. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Stuff going through? Yes, okay, stuff's going through. Let's do that. It's just a test run. Might be a die every now and again. 1 block is good. 3 blocks is better. Yeah, it works. Neat. Okay. Cool. I feel like I did something wrong. Everything's good though. I don't know why I'm panicking. I'm scared. Eventually, and by eventually I mean we all know never, I am totally gonna decorate this room. Because the spider room is still just a cube of netherrack. I don't care. I want the roof to be one higher, but there's probably water in there somewhere. I don't like that this is right here. If I could probably switch these. Yeah. I was just sitting here like, what do I do with all these bones? Why don't I just throw them in here? Bam. Yeah, I'm just gonna take them all. But I guess I could just do that. But no, I built this, I'm gonna use it. Get out of here. Bam, 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 bam. Bams today. And more bones. There's so many bones in this house. Some bones, yeah. Why are they going that way? You know, I don't even care. I do care a little bit. Stop. I need those bones. Alright, I ran this thing for however many bones it takes to make that. And, no die. I'm kind of surprised about. No die. These guys just started suffocating themselves. Not doing it now, but they were. See? They're suffocating. You guys are stupid. You're skeletons. You don't have lungs. Die. Cool. I guess that's it for here. Well, anticlimactic. I'm going upstairs. This place is a disaster. I have chests up on my walkway. I've had these here for a while. I just cleared out all of the shulker boxes and stuffed them in here. Don't look at those. Anvil. I put these anvils up here. Oh, 1 second. Hey, it's all pretty. I'll put these anvils up here to use, and I don't want to touch them. I don't want them to break. Silly gas stuff. Oh, yeah, also, I replaced the cows with those things. Yes. What am I doing? Ender chest. So I'm gonna pull out one at a time. Fill it up as much as I can. I don't have like terracotta. I don't have any terracotta. That's not gonna have any concrete. Wool. I'm gonna change it to dyes and then like a few stacks of white wool. It's because I think dyes are more important than having every color wool. I definitely don't have any. I don't have all the flowers. Foliage, just like grass and stuff. I think. Not like that. No. I don't know. I guess we'll find out what the spreadsheet says, because I have no idea. Okay, ores. I don't know why, but I feel like I do need this. And it's just kind of like a stack of all the ores. But I was also kind of thinking maybe it's for like when I'm mining and I have a place to put them specifically. So I don't know when I would just need ore. But again, I don't know if I said this, but this is more for decorations when I'm building something. I'm like, I could use this. Bam. Okay, so let's go ahead and put one of everything in there. Yay! Oh yeah. I don't know if I ever showed this. I found one. I think it's rare. I have a silk. Haha, I know it's not as rare as the deep slate emerald, but yeah, it's pretty neat. I really don't care. Oh wow, I have 7. Apparently that's all I have, and it's a little disappointing. Maybe I'll do that next episode. This episode I'll set it up. Next episode I'll fill it up, just so I have something to do. Because I'm running out of ideas. Here's an anvil. The next one is quartz. Which I have enough to get in here. And I know this doesn't quite make sense, but quartz and calcite. I got 2 things of smooth, 2 things of blocks, bricks, pillars. I'm actually gonna double up on the pillar because I use a lot of pillars. Don't use quite a lot of the others too. Okay, quartz done for now. We'll fill it up next episode. I need to put the junk away. Also, I found more things. Aha! It's there. Yeah, it's already full. Copper, I think. Yeah. All right, you go back home now. Boats. All right, what am I doing? Grass. Grass, I think. That's here. Let's go there. There. Let's go here. I'm missing ferns and dead grass. Let's go get some right. That's next episode stuff. I probably have some in here. Alright, that's for ferns. I don't know where to get ferns. I'm gonna keep them on the wall because I have to keep bringing them out because I keep finding the stuff. There goes in there. Alright, what's next? So this is the leaves box. It'll make more sense once I have, you know, the rest. I don't have any pale cherry. And more mushroom. Acacia, no. Azalea, and then warts? It's technically kind of a leaf. Yeah, here's the tough box. It's kinda simple. I have to use the least amount of these so they get 1 slot, and I don't use a lot of those so they get 2, and then all that stuff. That was easy. I have to craft so many things. Let's do that's not how that works. One of those, and let's do 2. And then you do some of these. Let's do half. And slabs. And let's think, I got walls as well. Let's do some walls. Cool. Stone box is done. Rocks. Rocks, similar to stones, but they're not. They're almost minerals. Okay. You go there. Rocks. Rocks are these things. These 3 are what I consider rocks. There we have it. That stuff. I use quite a lot of andesite. I don't quite use a lot of polished. Probably use more diorite than I do, so this might encumber that. But for now, rocks is rocks, and this going back in. Deep slate! Yay! I have quite a bit of deep slate. Alright, this one's pretty much done besides for reinforced, which is not something I'm gonna. I don't have that. If you know what that is, it's it's like not super fun to get, but I'm gonna have a spot for it. Blackstone. I don't have a lot of Blackstone. Actually, I might not have any Blackstone. I think I might have used it all for my beach. Let's see if I got any. I have 5 Blackstone. Okay. Perfect. I will guess that's getting filled next episode. Redstone. Ooh, that's gonna be a pain. I don't think I have any redstone left. I think I've actually used pretty much all of it. Okay, that'll be next episode. Wool, I don't have any. That's gonna be dyes. Concrete, I don't have any. I don't. Glass. I can do fences, signs, doors, logs, blocks. Funny, that's gonna make me laugh every time I see it, because I'm gonna forget. Copper, sand. Alright. These ones I can kind of load up all at once. All the wood types, it's always gonna be like oak, spruce, birch, and then some other stuff sprinkled here and there, but that's a pattern for most of it. I should probably make all the spruce stuff while I have the spruce out. Door, fence, sign, so much stuff! Okay, I think I have everything. I need some logs. But I'm missing cherry and pale oak. Otherwise, cherry, pale oak, and some nether fortress brick, nether brick fences. Here. Funny wood's pretty much done. I need a little bit more blue. Logs, I'm missing birch, dark, cherry, pale. Planks, doors. Yeah. Cool. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6 boxes. Done. Only took like half an hour. Funny wood. Those I don't have. Copper, I don't want to deal with. Sand will probably be pretty easy. I don't have a red sand. Flowers, I have like no flowers. Foliage. What is foliage? Let me look. So I have grass. What is foliage? Pictures. Flowers. I think grass. Okay, grass and foliage got mixed up. Grass is like actual grass blocks. Which I do have. Cool. Let's do that in sand. Okay, I'm just missing coarse dirt, pale moss, and then like pale moss carpet, the vines, and then the little spores. Otherwise, grass is done. Nope. Grass. Okay. Sand. I pretty much have all of it besides for the red sand. And there's half the sand. Just duplicate it on the other side with the red, and that's pretty much it. I've decided to do the copper chest. I have so much. It'll be easy, and I have honey in it. Honey. So. Give me that. Cool. Yay. For the most part, this is it. Golem and chest, and then I want them all to be fully oxidized and unwaxed, and then I can just put it down and, axe it till it, until it's the color I want, and then hit it with some honey. Bam, bam. Hey, no. Neat. camel. I haven't seen one of those in a while. That one looks extra majestic. Where am I? Here I am. I'm back at the bone place, and I'm gonna build a tower around it. Just like the tower around the spider thing. Spider farm. You know, a little radio tower. I have one next to the iron store. So I'm gonna build another one here. But since it's 3 spawners and not just 1, I figured I'd do it 3 times bigger. So I literally made it 3 times bigger. And I needed 4 shulker boxes. Let's do them over here. 1. Why is it that way? 2, 3, 4, and a bed. Cool. This is gonna be because I want an elevator, a water elevator. I need kelp. I forgot to kelp. Okay, I need a water elevator to get up and down a lot easier. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make a shell around it, and I'm gonna show you. So I'll see you. I don't know, 30 seconds. Must be nice just waiting 30 seconds. And for me, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it might even be tomorrow. It might be like 3 hours, and I'm gonna get distracted. This is seagrass. Yeah, it's seagrass. I don't need seagrass. I'm gonna get distracted and play a different video game. No, I'm gonna play this game. Where is kelp? I'm starting to think kelp is not in a river. I'm gonna have to find an ocean. And I'm in the middle of the desert. So, thought I had kelp in here. Turns out it's just sea pickles. I thought I had some here, which means I used it for something. Where would I have used? Oh, I know where I used it. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay, how do I do this? Let's get rid of that. Do I have any soul sand? I should, oh. Whew, okay. I need to cover this up. This is a weird place. I should put it back here. Okay, I have some things to do. I also forgot I need signs. Thankfully. Do I have sticks? I don't. Thankfully there's one of these things, a mine shaft. 2 feet away from me. Yeah. Okay, now we put one of those there, and then we do this until it's done. Oh yeah, there we go. It's done, and you break it, and then swoosh. You know, I don't think I'm going to cover the walls. I think every now and again, a creature might walk into that and get shot out, and it'll be funny. Even though I won't be here to see it. But those caves might connect with this hole, so I might have to, yeah. Okay, maybe I will fill up this, yeah. Okay. It's obnoxious. Knock it off. Okay, so that time lapse, about 30 seconds. It is, a lot longer than 30 seconds for me. It has been about, I'm gonna say, 2 to 3 months since I finished this building. And we're gonna see it together. It is nighttime. My bed is down there. I wonder where the monsters could possibly be. Why would I put a bed here? Hurry. Yeah, sleepy times. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And the building. There it is. Wow, that is bright. So to finish this episode off, we'll just go through talking about what this is. It is a 3x scale of the building. It's a 3x scale radio tower of the radio tower that is above the spider farm and next to the iron farm. But this one is clearly moons. This is pretty much the style of buildings I'm going to be making in the next, for however long it takes me to make these buildings. I've got quite a few designed, and I like it a lot. And I'm going to do really got to figure out like a zoom function so I can point out the things I'm actually looking at. So it's a white tower. It got a little dirty there on the top and the sides and kind of rusted dirty down. That right there, that white splotch, is a panel bolted in with those buttons. Just a fun little design on the side and stuff to give it texture and depth. Cool looking hole up there. And these are pipes. Got a orange pipe, purple, and a blue pipe, all coming out of the ground over here, running up and swiveling, swerving around it, whatever that word. Choose a word. I don't know. Got a staircase going into the back. It's a real fake door. Fake window. The scaffolding's supposed to be there? Probably. Fake window, fake doors. Thought that was a creeper. Antennas. That's not a, is that a pipe? What are those? I had I think it's more electrical. I think it's like an electrical, maybe that is a pipe. That would be electrical. I don't remember. I used to have some kind of like, this is what this is, but it's been so long since I've designed these buildings. Yeah, it's just a black pipe. But the observers are arrows, so whatever it is drawing it up. It's sucking something up. If that makes any sense. I don't know why I detail the roofs with this and that. Glow lichens to keep things from spawning. But I don't know why. Like, who's coming up here? I think I might have designed these in the intention that other people would see them. But here I am in my solo world all alone. Snipple. Oh yeah, Voxy. I can see my tower from here. Neat. Okie dokie. I'm gonna end this. It's been long. All my videos have been super long lately. So if you made it this far, you go away. Go home. Go. What even is this? Wow. Okay. Cool. Hey, I'm in my skin again. Nice.